Hey guys, Inferno here, and today I'll be ranking all the classes in Arcane Odyssey, from S to D tier, just how good they are in game basically, both PvP and PvE, because they're kind of the same thing, and to be honest right now, there's not too much difference in how good something is PvP versus PvE. So there's some slight differences, but not too big. Let's get into it. So this tier list doesn't have icons for Savant, Paladin, and Juggernaut, but that's okay. Savant has points in all stats, or 3 or more stats, and it's just pretty bad. I mean, okay, think about Savant, right? It'll be good when the level cap is higher, when you can actually unlock more skills. But right now, if you're Savant or Savant, I don't know how you pronounce it, but right now if you're a Savant, you can basically, like, you can't get any ultimate arts for magic, you can't get any super high weapon skills, you can't get any ultimate arts for strength, you can barely get a mode. I think you might be able to get like a strength aura or something if you like focus into that, but yeah, it's obviously not very easy, right? Because you barely have any. You have like
video recording.
I was, but you already talked. It's
You already talked?
to Ayush.
हाँ तो आयुष के रूम में कर रही थी ना?
That will still come up in my recording.
हाँ अब मुझे क्या पता, वैसे बता के जाएगा.
No, it's fine, fine. Just talk now.
अच्छा ये रख ले.
Oh.
ये इमरजेंसी का हमेशा होना चाहिए, तो कभी
Yeah.
मिस हो जाए तो मुश्किल हो जाएगी.
It's close to.
वो अच्छा कर रहे हो?
Yeah.
कितनी देर की?
Just 5 minutes.
अच्छा उसके बाद खाना रख.
Yeah. And just having a super split build is just pretty bad, like with the current level cap, because you have like the beginner moves for all of them, and it's just pretty bad. Having an aura and a slash of focus in this game is very useful. It's just very strong, that's all there is to it, I guess. And you can't really get any super strong weapon skills, so it's just kind of mid until we get a high level cap. But once level cap is high, this could actually be pretty good, because you'd have like the magic ultimate arts, you know, and you'd have like your strength, and you just have like, you know, you can use your mage attacks if for like long range fights, and then if someone pulls up, you can just switch to your strength, start attacking them there. That can actually be really good, to be honest. But until, you know, the level cap's high, this will forever be bad. Warden, I believe, is full vitality. This is going D tier. Vitality is nothing in this game right now. Just gives you more HP. The awakening just gives you 10% damage reduction. Like, you'll be very tanky with this build, but at the same time you won't really do a lot of damage because you literally have like no other points in anything. In the future there's gonna be like spirit weapons you can use with this that scale off vitality, but until then there's not really anything, so that is very sad, and Warden is basically useless. Obviously, like, it doesn't mean it's gonna be garbage if you use it, but it's like, if you use it, like, why not use something else? It's just like, it's just worse. It's not better in any way than any other class, basically. That's what I mean. Yep, let's get into it. Okay, Paladin, I believe, is magic plus vitality. I mean, like, it's fine. Like, mage, it's just like a weaker version of mage, basically. It's mage with more HP, less damage, which is, I would say, probably not worth the trade-off, but I mean, you can do it. It's just having more HP, less damage is not that good in this game, because you can get like armor focused defense, and you can also use your mode to get more HP, so having more HP and stats is not needed, so it's kind of just a weak version of mage. Juggernaut as well, this is strength plus vitality, just a weaker version of Berserker. There's not really any point in doing it. Knight as well, pretty bad. I'm not sure, actually, I'm not sure what the awakening for Knight is. I'm not sure if it's the weapon aura. I think it is a weapon aura, actually, so yeah. It's just a worse version of Warrior. Just, you don't unlock as many weapon skill because you have points in vitality, so there's not really any point in doing it. It's like, they're not terrible, there's not really any reason to do them, though. Just kind of pointless. Unless you want to eventually use spirit weapons alongside one of them, but that's like ages away, so not worth doing right now. Mage, I'd put in S tier. It has been nerfed a bit, you know, explosions got nerfed. It's mainly the ultimate art explosion got nerfed a lot. I mean, it's still not weak, it's still pretty strong, but you know, the ultimate explosion, you know, like 1000 damage ultimate did get nerfed with end lag, but it's still good. And Mage is still very good. Just high damage, good range, good AoE. Yeah. Warlock, I'm also gonna put S tier. Warlock is very strong. Crystal Iron Leg was probably one of the most broken things in the game. It did get nerfed obviously, but it's still good. It still has a 10% damage bonus, still does good damage. It's kind of just a better version of Berserker, to be honest, because I'll put Berserker here in A. I mean, you can probably argue that Berserker is better, but I think Warlock is just better because having two fighting styles is kind of pointless in the game right now, I feel like. Like, you could go a second fighting style that has more range, and then, you know, you have one that's like close range, more damage, one has long range, less damage. But I feel like that's kind of pointless, honestly. Like, just changing, like, abilities just for, like, a bit of a range decrease or increase feels almost, like, worthless. Maybe once we get more unique fighting styles that you can, like, mix and match and there's actually a point of doing it. Right now, I feel like just going, like, Iron Leg plus a magic is just way better than doing Berserker Iron Leg. There's, like, no downside, really. Because if you go with something that goes well with bleed, it'll just do more damage, basically. But Berserker is pretty fun, I will say that. It is pretty fun to play. But Warlock is too, so. Conjurer, I also put an A. Actually, Conjurer could probably maybe go S. It did get buffed, actually, this update. They had like a 0.1 to damage multiplier, which is pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. The only weaknesses, I guess, the level cap, because you can't really get the magic aura if you go Conjurer, or you can, but then you can't unlock any weapon skills. So I guess once the level cap is higher, Conjurer will be even better, because you can get the aura. Auras are very good in this game. And you also get more weapon skills as the level cap goes up, so I think Conjurer will be even better once level cap is higher. Warlord. I'm thinking I space these tiers out a little bit more because I feel like it's too straightforward almost. I guess I'll just say these are ranked within the tiers so that Mage is better than Warlock. And, you could swap these two, honestly. I still say Mage is the best class in the game, but not by too much. Contra is better than Berserker, which is better than Warlord in my opinion. Warlord is fine. I guess the main problem is the lack of like options. It's only like 3 Warlord actual designated weapons in the game, which are the General Argos drops, I believe. There might be others, I'm not sure, but I think it's just the General Argos drops. Which does make it a pretty boring build in my opinion, and also there's not really any variety. It is strong though, you know. Iron Leg and Thermal Fist I think are the best infusions. Just give higher attack speed and more damage. Warrior also pretty good. I'd say it's better than Berserker, I guess. And it's pretty close, I'd say. They're both similar. I guess I'd do this, but it doesn't really matter too much. Warrior, I'd say it's worse than Conjurer right now, and honestly, the main reason for that is that half the weapons don't even have all the skills in them right now. Like, if you go on the weapon like effect, you can see that like some skills that require like level 200 weapons, you should be able to get, but they're just not in the game, which is kind of weird in my opinion. If those skills were in the game, Warrior would be so broken, bro. Warrior would be like up here if it like those, if the weapon like the rare weapons had like all their skills and you could use them, you could have like 3 or 4 skills per thing. They would be so broken, but you can't sadly. So yeah, Warrior's still here for now. Hopefully those do get added soon though. I think that'd be good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the tier list. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.